What's up? Welcome to Camera Cole. I am going to be popping off social media for probably the next 3 months. I have a lot of focusing to do. I'm gonna still be shooting content, editing content, and organizing, but the Lord's been talking to me a little bit, and it's just time to get organized. I've never had a problem with work ethic, but I have had problems with money. And because of that, because of lack of organization, kind of a fear-based mindset towards finances, I am gonna start this big project, Camera Cole, already cooking. Y'all seen some videos, y'all seen some stuff, but I just am convicted. I gotta hop off social media. I gotta get focused. I have to, work on the foundation of this company that I'm starting. I've never really been in charge of my finances. I've always kind of just hoped and prayed, and it has worked. But as far as finances go, this past month was kind of rough. Renters kind of last minute, right before 4th of July holiday weekend, said they weren't gonna pay on time. And it had happened a few times, more often than not, but I made some purchases prior to them telling me they weren't gonna pay their rent on time. And I just walked in faith that they were gonna pay their rent on time, and I was gonna be able to get skinny with my finances. And so it didn't happen. And so probably like 3 days ago, I was sweating if I was gonna be able to pay my mortgage on my rental property or not. And the Lord provided. I really prayed. I really just was seeking Him, seeing what I needed to do different, seeing where I was supposed to go for help or what I needed to do. And the Lord really humbled me. It's a long story, but I'm gonna organize my finances. I'm gonna structure them. I'm gonna hold dominion. I'm gonna take authority back over finances. Pretty much anywhere there's not control and structure, chaos has a foothold. And I've just let chaos run in my finances for too long. So by the time you see this, or by the time you see me next, things are gonna be very different. But yeah, I'm taking 90 days off social media. I've been using the excuse like it's for my business, but like it really doesn't generate business. Like people can call and text me if they need video. So 90 days off social media, 52-day mark, something amazing is gonna happen. The Lord's been speaking to me about 52 days. And to cut to the chase on the not paying my mortgage thing, I had to humble myself. I had to ask for help. And I went from 2 days ago being stressed, like lower back spasms, and just like not a stress about being able to pay this or not. Didn't matter how many Bible verses I said, because the door was still open for the devil to wreak havoc and give me that stress and give me that chaos because of my lack of organization and finances. Anyway, 2 days ago, probably wasn't gonna be able to pay my mortgage. Today, the Lord has provided. My parents were able to come through, temporarily pay my mortgage for me, which was a huge blessing and a huge testimony in itself. But they paid my mortgage. I'm gonna pay them back. It was, $1,250. So that's quick. That's quick, right? I can get that back quick. But I went from not being able to pay my mortgage to having $400 cash handed to me from separate people, different people in my church. And so I've got cash and church invite cards in the wallet. So that was a huge turnaround. All I gotta say is Jesus Christ is good, and He will help you and He will teach you. But submitting to the process is gonna be something that you need endurance for, because as He chips away and shapes you, it's not always comfortable. But if you just repent, continually confess, humble yourself, and keep going back to Him for help, He will transform you, and He will turn you into someone that your old self could never imagine. So that's an update. I'm just recording this in my car, about to have lunch with a friend, and this is what's going on. So I'll catch y'all in a little bit. Thank you for following along on Camera Cole. I'm also consulting, starting this business, but I need to focus. I'm getting off social media because I need to focus and work on this task that the Lord's given me. So I love y'all. I'll see you around.